fall of the American Empire will be the result of the cracked foundation that it was built upon. And how do we move forward? Let's talk about it. Myself and many other spiritual creators have talked about how the return of Pluto in America's natal chart may signify the collapse or the fall of an empire like it has done throughout history, for example, with the Roman Empire and countless others. And one common theme that we have also talked about is that everything is going to be exposed. Everything in the dark will come to light. And a common theme with Pluto when it returns into your natal chart or a country's natal chart, for example, is that it will tend to expose what is rotten, corrupt, and weak, and things that need to be changed within the overall systems or within your life. So I personally find it quite interesting right now that in this time in our country's history, what we are experiencing with this whole administration and Make America Great Again is their desire to regress. Their desire to go back to a time where certain people were oppressed and segregation and slavery was legal, where women didn't really have rights, and so on and so forth. Now, I am bringing this up because I truly believe that our reality works in very mysterious ways, and one of the ways that it works is if we continue to ignore things for long, it will keep showing up in our face until we can physically no longer ignore it any longer. So I believe this current administration is acting as a dark mirror or a dark echo from the past, because we have gotten to a point where we can no longer ignore what is going on in our country. It has become so blatant and in your face that every single person that is in this country either has to say, yes, I agree with what's going on, or no, I do not agree with what's going on. And I'm actually quite pleased with what I have been personally witnessing. For the most part, I've been seeing a lot of people taking a stand and protesting against this current administration and all of the human rights violations and atrocities that have been going on in the name of making America great again. Now, energetically, something powerful happens when you decide, no, I do not wish to live in this reality any longer. No, I do not wish to see this happening any longer. Because if enough people do that within this current reality, it is forced to shift. It is forced to mold. This reality is very reflective and it's also very mendable and pliable. And when enough people consent or do not consent to something happening, you will see change. I guarantee you, you will see change. So, all of that being said, I truly believe that all of this is coming up again to put in our face the very cracked foundation that this country was founded upon. We must address the root cause of this issue. We must address the foundation and mend these cracks. The only way that we can move forward as a country successfully is if we are able to be held accountable for all of these things and all of the sins of our ancestors. If we give reparations to the people and the tribes that were affected by the way that this country was founded. Now, we have also spoken about the age of Aquarius, this new astrological time that we have been transitioning into, this new Kali Yuga. And basically, the age of Aquarius represents innovation. Innovation on all fronts, from AI and technology to even equality and this very systems and bodies that we operate in our everyday lives. And this time is like a call to action from spirit. It's a call for unity, a call for innovation, transformation, and overall progress within our societies, within our individual lives, and have that reflected to us on every single level. And something that we will start seeing more and more and more is more women leaders and women in positions of power. Because as women, as the true water bearers of this society, we are the ones, the divine feminine, that needs to rise and bring harmony and balance back into these systems. Now, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and comment a green heart if you agree and if you want to bring this new age of expansion of light and women leadership into the world.